Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. How are we all doing tonight? We're just waiting for a few more people to get in here, and then we shall start proceedings of the evening. Hello, ladies and gentle giants. Welcome, 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 one and all. Who have we got here tonight? Hello, Mitz. Hello, Dave. Hello, Fake Jam. Hello, Something Funny. Hello, Brandon. Hello, Laurie. Hello, Ewan. How are we all doing? I hope everyone's having a fantastic evening. Now, tonight, we're going to be doing something a little bit different. Hey, Jacob. We're going to be doing something a little bit different tonight, ladies and gentlemen. As you might have seen, this is going to be a bit of a choose-your-own adventure. This is something that I've had in the works for a little while now, and yeah, I think we are going to give it a test run tonight. So this could either go really, really well, or it could go horribly, horribly wrong. Oh, the one of two ways. Either way, I hope it's going to be fun. But what we're doing is a choose-your-own adventure. Now, ladies and gentlemen, are we ready to start? So, ladies and gentlemen, how things have started then is that the King's son was on a diplomatic mission between Westfall and Farbrook Avenue. Upon returning between the two, he was kidnapped by none other than the king of all bandits, the Pirate King, ladies and gentlemen. The king has now tasked you with returning his son to him. He's given you 25,000 knights on which to send up on an epic quest in which to return him, ladies and gentlemen. You march to far distant lands to try and find some information about his whereabouts. After a long march, you are met with your first decision. There is a town nearby. Do you decide to rest outside the town, or do you decide to go towards the town? Few more moments then. So you're deciding, after a long march here, ladies and gentlemen, on your first part of the voyage, you decide, do you go to town, or are you going to let your troops rest and stay outside of town? And that there then. So, ladies and gentlemen, you decide to head onwards towards the town here. As you arrive towards the town, there's something a little bit off, ladies and gentlemen. The streets are empty. None of the merchants are outside. You think this is a little bit odd. You wonder why no one's around. There's door swinging. There is still signs of human life here. But, alas, someone steps out in front of you, ladies and gentlemen. A bandit leader. Bandits have recently raided the town. The population have decided to take cover. You, ladies and gentlemen, now are faced with the task of now fighting off the bandits who, unwillingly, have found themselves face to face with the king's knights. Ladies and gentlemen, your first bit of combat awaits us. You can see here that your army has now been surrounded as you entered the town here by bandits. You have 25,000 troops here to start with, ladies and gentlemen. are we going to survive our very first encounter? Yes, all deaths are permanent. Any troops you lose stay dead. So, ladies and gentlemen, here it is, the first fight. The bandit army, represented by the footmen, surround you as you entered the town here. Your heavy knights rushing in. Now, ladies and gentlemen, this could have been a lot worse. Had you decided to camp outside, your troops would have been in a dispersed formation, and then the bandits would have attacked, meaning that you would have probably suffered a lot more losses had you decided to camp outside. Here, at least, you were in a strong wedge formation where your troops were able to push up and quickly take on the bandits. How's the sound levels, by the way, ladies and gentlemen? Are we good? Are we okay? Fine game now. Oh, can anyone else not hear the game? I'll turn it up a little bit, just in case. There we go, you should all be able to hear that absolutely fine now, and for the ones who couldn't before. That is good, yeah? Well, ladies and gentlemen, it does look like the King's Knights here, happily dealing with these Al Banditos here. Oh, these poor bandits, they chose to rob the wrong town at the wrong time here. The local population will be overjoyed with the fact that you've come along and slayed these. You've really helped out the town here. No longer are they being raided, ladies and gentlemen. No, 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 no. Now it is the bandits who are being raided. Okay, there's a last couple of them on top of a building up here. That's a unique defensive position the bandits have taken up for their last stand. Actually, it's quite a good last stand position. I don't know if there's any more anywhere else. No, they appear to be the only ones on a rooftop. But yeah, the bandits here making their last stand on a rooftop. A couple of heavy knights now have made their way up there and are starting to slice the way through little by little. Oh, excellent stuff. Hey, Olympic. Oh, come on. More and more knights need to get up there. Indeed, grab your rubber sock. It's Olympic o'clock. Come on, guys. Wow, it's actually quite slow progress for him here. I was expecting him to be able to take on these bandits a lot quicker, but I suppose there are only 2 abreast here. As mind you, 3 of them are attacking at one point, or 4 of them attacking at any one point here. This is a lovely little last stand part by the bandits. They're actually being quite effective. Somehow, the knights here... yeah, the knight's having a little bit of trouble scaling the vertical cliff face, but, you know, they are doing it. The body pile is getting a little bit big in the middle, which is causing anyone who dies to start tumbling off. Oh god, you could see them. Look, there you go, tumbling off there. Last 14 remaining here. There we have it, ladies and gentlemen. You have successfully defended the village from the local bandits. Sorry, I have to do a lot of background stuff in between each one here, so you do have to bear with me a little bit, ladies and gentlemen. Okay then, ladies and gentlemen, upon defeating the angry mob, the local villagers are very happy that you decided to kill all the bandits for them. In fact, they're very overjoyed, ladies and gentlemen. So much so that... they decide to give you access to their local shops and equipment. This, ladies and gentlemen, will now serve as your hub here. So, the next thing you're going to have to do, ladies and gentlemen, is decide what you want to do from your hub area. Now, there is a quest that you need to complete, the main quest line. There are side quests you complete, and there is also a merchant available where you're able to purchase new units and replenish units and things like that. So, what you got here is A, B, or C. Go ahead and vote on what you wish your next action to be. Okay, let's end that there. So you, ladies and gentlemen, have chosen to give the local shop a bit of a visit. Heading over to the shop, you see that you're able to recruit local men. Currently, you have 100 gold in your backpack, with which that you can spend at the merchants. Do you wish to purchase something at this time? Oh, you love it, Dave, don't you? Recruiting local man. So this is, do you want to purchase any units at this point in time? But I do like you. So it looks like we have voted here to buy some units at the moment, ladies and gentlemen. Which one would you like to purchase? Go ahead and vote. Few more moments. Couple of votes. So it looks like we've voted for A here, ladies and gentlemen, which means you're going to be purchasing 1,000 Spartans, which have now been added to your battle group. Having finished in your purchasing then, that is that part of the phase ended. You decide now to head back on to the main road, ladies and gentlemen. From here, you must start making your decisions on where you want to go. As you leave the town, you notice that there is a path that heads to the right or a path that heads to the left. Which pathway would you like to take? Ooh. So there's a pathway that heads to the right and a pathway that heads to the left. Dave, shut up. It's not as smooth as I would like it to be, granted, but this is the first one ever. So give me time and I'm sure I'll get used to it. Come on, chaps, get them votes in. We've got a tiebreaker at the moment. It's 50% right and 50% left. We're stuck here until something happens. So, being as it is, set it there. What we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and use the good old wheel spin method here. So, left or right? Well, looks like we're going to go right here, ladies and gentlemen. Oh god, no, I didn't mean spin the wheel again. Oh well. Wait for it. Wait for the cheer. There we go. So, ladies and gentlemen, we decided head right. So, you head right down the pathway, ladies and gentlemen, over this way. And as you head towards the valley over here, in marching formation, naturally in marching formation, unfortunately, ladies and gentlemen, here, once again, you are set up on by the remnants of another bandit group. However, this is an ambush style, ladies and gentlemen. They attack from both sides. Now, I have put your troops like this. They are trying to follow the path here. However, I've put them like this just so they don't despawn. Hopefully, that will keep, keep things from going haywire too much for us. Here we go. Here we are then, ladies and gentlemen. You can see, just as you left town, you didn't get that far away from town. The bandits decided to ambush it again. Let's see, can you defend against this ambush? How many troops will be remaining? Will we ever get to do our main quest? These are all questions, ladies and gentlemen, that need to be answered. It's just something different, Laurie. I know it's what none of us are used to this, that's why it's a little bit weird. I just wanted to do something unique and totally different. As you can see, though, ladies and gentlemen, the bandits absolutely no trouble for your heavy knights here. Good old Spartans giving him a good old licking to here. Not bad at all. So, where are our last bunch of swordsmen then? Oh, are these it over here? Yes, they are. Operation Mop-Up well and truly underway. Oh my. There we go, ladies and gentlemen. Congratulations, with only 311 losses there. Now, you have a decision here to make, ladies and gentlemen. Where would you like to take the 311 losses from? You can take them from your knights, or you can take them from your Spartans. Which group would you like the losses to be taken from? Sorry, that should have been on a poll. Sorry, that should have been on a poll. There's your poll. I think it was 311 losses you had there. No, it's not. No, it's not. There we go. So it looks like then that we're taking the losses on the heavy knights for that one. That'd bring them down to... Go. really good time. Oh dear God. So you currently now have 0 gold coins as well, by the way, ladies and gentlemen. You spent all your gold coins. Continuing east, you come across an oasis, ladies and gentlemen. Do you camp here for the night, or do you keep moving on? Oh, yes, sorry, I did forget to say, actually, ladies and gentlemen, yeah. Bandit ambush, plus 25 gold. Yes, you did get 25 gold on your last ambush from looting bodies. I did forget to mention that. So you have got some gold, you've got 25 gold. That was from looting the dead. So, continuing east, you come across an oasis, ladies and gentlemen. Do you camp here for the night, or do you keep moving on? There's your poll. Go ahead and vote on what action you would like to take. I've got to say, this is probably the most indecisive lobby of people that we've ever had. Ever. I've never seen so many goddamn 50-50 votes in my entire life. But it's still at 12 votes. We've got 15 people here. There is no learning curve here. You've just got decisions to make. That's it. There's nothing to learn. You just go with your gut feeling. What tells you? Should you stay at an oasis overnight or not? Well, it looks like we've voted to keep moving, ladies and gentlemen. We're not staying at the oasis. So, we continue north. I've got so many windows that I'm switching between here, just to make sure everything's okay. So yeah, we continue heading north over here, till we come across an inn. This is going to represent our lovely little inn over here. Now, stumbling across this remote inn, we've decided that our men have marched far enough and hard enough. We decide to make camp in the area until we can gather more knowledge about where the King's Son's whereabouts are. So, ladies and gentlemen, we are indeed going to be setting up camp here in this local area. Now, as you do set up camp, one of the leaders goes over to the local inn and starts questioning about things in the local area. At this point, you're informed that there is also a shop nearby, that there is a message board, and that someone in the area might have information about the King's Son. What do you decide to do, ladies and gentlemen? Last few moments to get your votes in. So, ladies and gentlemen, after talking to the innkeeper, the sergeant goes over to the local message board. Overwhelmed by the amount of jobs that he sees on the board in front of him, he decides to pick one at random. Oh my. This is where things get interesting, ladies and gentlemen. So, you've decided to take on a side quest. Bam, bam, bam! Sergeant, overwhelmed by the amount of notes on the message board, decides to pick one of the jobs at random. The job he happens to pick up is a job to clear out one of the local bandit camps for 25 gold. Two seconds while I just get the next scenario set up. Talk amongst yourselves, talk amongst yourselves. How's the weather? You know, all that stuff. Almost there. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, how would you like your formation to be set up here? So you've got your 2 units here. What would you like to do? This is the bandit camp that you need to take out. How would you guys like setting up? Give you that view so you can see what's going on. First thing, I'll change you to an attack formation at least, instead of in march formation. Spartan lead. Make these. So you got your Spartans here and them there. Or would you like a flanking maneuver? You can attack this any way you want. Yeah, this is fine. Sweet Baba Yagas, let's kick it off. Yes, Chris, it was a lot of work to set up. Hence why it feels a little bit messy, because there's so many things that I'm having to switch between and go to, and all sorts of different things. There's a script I'm flipping to between spreadsheets. There's a lot I've got to keep track of. So, like I said, it's very much an experiment, and also a test of my management skills, and I'm not going to lie, I am dripping with sweat. Oh, it's a lot of hard work. So you can see this is a very small bandit camp, easy, a couple of Mongolians here, and a good little chunk of footmen. The Spartans here going up against the footmen, met in the chokehold. However, the Mongolians played a much more active role here, proactively coming out of their camp and trying to defend it. However, oh, this poor little bandit faction here. You've lost so far 15 troops in the process. Ah, is that worth the 25 gold? Most would say yes. Coming out that they were camp. Yeah, indeed they are. Oh, look at this. Heavy Knights doing the surround, ladies and gentlemen. Fantastic little thing. 24 troops lost so far. Not a bad trade-off. Surround sound. It is, yeah. It is a surround sound. Oh, look at this. This is brutal. Fighting on the edge of a cliff face. Oh, some poor bugger just fell off there. 40 losses so far for you chaps. Oh, the disappearing house has not been fixed yet, I can see. Still loves to disappear on us. There we go. Last of the footmen here. The last of the kind. Paulo slipped on blood. And there's one left somewhere. Where is he? Is he on top of a building? Is he hidden away? Where is he? Can anyone see him? No, he's not down the alleyway. No? Okay, well, we're going to call that there either way. 44 losses was the total there. And a 25 gold was added to your purse, which is now bringing your total up to 50 gold, ladies and gentlemen. However, you did take 44 losses there. Which group would you like to take the losses on? On the Knights or the Spartans? Okay, we'll take in the loss on the Spartans there then. We'll bring them down. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, after returning back to the hub after a successful mission, the Sergeant decided yet again to pick another mission at random. The Sergeant confidently walks up to the board, closes his eyes, and picks off another quest. Picking off a message, picking off a note from the message board. He reads the message, Werewolf Village 8. Confused by this, he goes to the local land merchant, whatever you call them. The people who, the mayor, I don't know what they call them at the end, at the end times. But he goes to there and he inquires about this quest. Turns out, ladies and gentlemen, that there is a haunted castle in the area. And it is going to be your quest to take out The haunted castle. We're not meant to be seeing this. No, you look at this. I don't want you looking at what I'm doing here. I'm setting up stuff in the background. Bear with me. Almost done. Sorry, I've just got drag units like across the map here. 2 seconds. Hey, ladies and gentlemen. Upon approaching the castle, you hear distant howls. You men are a little bit terrified. They see strange men figures on the castle walls, but they appear to be covered in fur, ladies and gentlemen. How do you want to set up your troops for this? Did anyone notice the pun, by the way? I hope someone noticed the pun. I hope someone gets what this is a reference to. This is how long ago I was working on this project. Just like this? Okay. Fair enough, yeah. But yeah, does anyone get the reference at least? I called it, you know, Werewolf Village 8. And you go into a castle and never mind. Anyway. So, ladies and gentlemen, as you approach the castle, you can hear how you have to pretend it's night time. You know, there you go. That's me setting the scene. That's a pigeon in the dark. Okay. So, upon approaching the castle, ladies and gentlemen, you happen to notice that indeed they are werewolves. You don't get it. Okay, well, for those that don't get it, it's a bloody reference to Resident Evil 8. You know, set in a village that was full of werewolves where you go to a castle. Never mind. The quest is even called Werewolf Village 8. But indeed, you should get 75 gold for if you happen to complete this one, ladies and gentlemen. Oh my, here we go. Lady Dimitrescu is not happy. Her werewolves have come out and are fighting the Spartans head on. Already, 17, 18 Spartans have lost their lives. However, their superior swordsmen are, you know, well, swordsmen, spearmen, are doing quite a good job here of taking on the werewolves. They're weary. They are wolves. They are werewolves. However, it's not too scary. There was only 250 werewolves in the castle in total. You know, not too... It's a realistic amount of werewolves, I'll say that. It does seem like, though, you did take 57 losses so far in this. The werewolves trying to hold desperately the entrance to their gatehouse. They do not want you getting to Lady Dimitrescu here. Lady Dimitrescu. I want Lady Dimitrescu as a hero in this. That'd be fantastic. Oh my god. The werewolves here hold it out remarkably well, to be honest. Like, they're really good at holding the gatehouse, even though there's only a few of them left. They've been doing really well here. 91 losses on the table for you so far, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, another werewolf coming in here. The last of his kind. Oh, apparently there's one more werewolf somewhere else, but you know what? It's good enough. Pretty much, ladies and gentlemen, we did complete that one there, I will say. So that was a 75 gold quest, I believe that one was. So that's 5. Yep. And 97 losses, ladies and gentlemen. Where would you like to take your losses from? Spartans? Yeah, Spartans. Pretty much expected everyone to say the Spartans. So go ahead and then vote on what next action you want to take. So you're down to 24,000 knights now and 859 Spartans. So it looks like you guys have decided to go and visit the local shop here. From here you notice that there are some recruits who are willing to join your cause. Go ahead and vote on what unit you would like to recruit from the local village. Oh my, sorry, ladies and gentlemen. I had the bloody goddamn microphone muted. I sneezed and I muted the microphone and forgot to unmute it. Oh my god. So yes, we have increased. We've bought Spartans there. We've gone up to 1,859 Spartans now. Sorry, yeah, I had a sneezing fit. Came back, started speaking. Completely forgot that I'd had my microphone muted. Oh my god. What an idiot. But yes, ladies and gentlemen, there we go. You have spent, you had 125 gold. You did just spend 100 gold, so you've got 25 gold left, which means that you're unable to purchase anything else at the moment. So you need to vote now whether you want to do a main quest or your side quest. Well, just be thankful that I didn't sneeze down your ear holes. Okay, let's end that poll there then. So it does look like we're doing a another side quest here. Your sergeant walks up to the board, ladies and gentlemen, overwhelmed by the amount of notes on the board. He simply closes his eyes and picks one at random. Ho ho ho! Ah. Oh my god, ladies and gentlemen. The sergeant, walking back, happens to realise what the hell he's just picked up and what contract he has just agreed to sign, ladies and gentlemen. Oh my, our poor sergeant here has decided to go and do a troll infestation. Oh my god. There we go. If I could get the right screen, that would help. Now give me a moment to set up the troll infestation scenario, ladies and gentlemen. Oh my. Won't be a moment. Won't be a moment. Oh, sorry. I was just giggling because of all the ones that you could get. The one for 100 gold or the hard quests. So, yeah. Seconds. There. Okay, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. You have been summoned and you have found the troll infestation. You've found out exactly where the trolls are. This is their cave here. So you, ladies and gentlemen, need to go ahead and head on in there and clear out the cave. How would you like your army to be set up? Like this? Got a bit of knights up front. Knights front, okay. Okay. We've got a bit of a division here. Okay, I think we're going to have to start a poll here because it's starting to get a bit of a division. Who do you want at the front? There we go. We'll put it to a vote. There can be no complaints. Who do you want to send up to the front? Knights or Spartans? Love how indecisive everyone is tonight. No one's really sure of what to do or what's the best thing. I'm loving it. Everyone's in the realm of the unknown. Nice feeling for me. Last few moments. Knights win. And so it does look like we're putting our knights up front here. Just tuck them in just a tiny bit so they fit a little bit. Buttons behind them like that. Ooh, that's a lovely palm tree that we're greeted with there. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, upon reaching the entrance of the cave, one of your scouts head forwards and does a head count and realises that there's roughly about 25 trolls here that they need to take out. Good luck, ladies and gentlemen. 100 gold is up for grabs here. So, there's only 25 trolls. It can't be that bad, right? Right? Can't be that bad. Oh dear. Look at the big smelly brutes. Ho ho ho! Oh, the trolls smell blood. Oh, they are making short work of them poor knights here. So it must be said, only 18 have died, apparently. A lot are dying here to environmental damage, it must be said. Yeah, we'll be working this one off losses, by the looks of it, rather than kills. So we'll work out the difference between the totals at the end between your forces, rather than how many kills the trolls got, because a lot of troops died to environmental. What do you mean, what's in the main quest? Do you want me to tell you the entire story so you don't have to play it? Is that what you have to buy? That's like asking what's a movie before watching the movie. It's to rescue the King's son. That's... Why would I tell you the next one if you're not at the next one? I wouldn't tell you what happens in the next chapter of a book before you get there, would I? My gosh, we have lost quite a few units here, though. It should be worth it, ladies and gentlemen, I will say. Depending on what you buy, I guess. 100 gold, still 100 gold. You have a limit on how many units you can get? No, absolutely not. There is no limit on how many units you can get. You can do as many side quests as you want. Some side quests are quite difficult and will probably end up costing you troops. Other side quests are quite easy, so a lot of it will be down to luck when it comes to your side quests. As you can see, this is one of the harder ones. Probably not even worth it, to be honest. In fact, our I will actually go out on a limb and say this is the hardest one that you could possibly get in all of them. Oh, definitely. Yeah, why not turn this? I'm trying to turn this into Total War Warhammer. Oh my, ladies and gentlemen. We're already down to 20,000 troops here. There we go. The quest was completed, ladies and gentlemen. But oh my god. I think that was quite a costly one for you there. Let me just put this... yeah, so your total losses there were 6,667. Oh my god. 6,000 losses for 100 gold there, ladies and gentlemen. Well, you have got 200 and... oh, no, it was 125 gold again. That's how much you got yet. Sorry, 125 gold. So, ladies and gentlemen, where would you like to take the losses from? Well, obviously... you started with 26,205 troops. Yeah, you ended up with 20,138, which is a difference of 6,067. Kills taken from Spartans? Oh no, I'll tell you what. So we can do that. We can take away all the Spartans first and then the rest from the knights. Yeah, so would you like to kill off all your Spartans? Yeah? Okay, so of the 6,000 kills, we can get rid of all the Spartans. Oh, don't worry, Chris, there will still be knights dying. You just have the option to split the kills, that's all. So we are going to do that then. Right, the Spartans are dead. So that means we need to take the remaining 4,208 kills off the knights, which will leave you with 20,108, which is oddly exactly how many you had remaining. Worked out perfectly. There we go. That's okay. That means the math replaced. That means the math worked out, which means I'm now happy. I'm happy with that. Oh, God. I had a moment then when I was like, the math didn't work. And then, nope, the math did work. Right, ladies and gentlemen, you head back to your main campsite. What's your next move? You're mulling up. The hell's that mean, Dave? Like Muller Fruit Corner? Like the yogurt? So, we're going to... It looks like we're going to head over towards the shop and buy ourselves some new Units, ladies and gentlemen. Gosh, hang on. Oh, no. Sorry. Missed one of them off there. No. I missed off the D option. There we go, ladies and gentlemen. So you guys have bought yourselves 500 archers there. Sorry, I was just doing stuff in the background. Like I said, there's a lot that goes on in the background of this, ladies and gentlemen, so you do have to bear with me just a little bit sometimes. Go back to our main hub then. What are we going to do now? Some of you here wanting to go back to the merchant with 50 gold. So, ladies and gentlemen, it does look like you weren't finished in your recruitment phase here. We are going to head back over to the shop. You've got 50 gold coins to spend. Oh, there's every need to vote. If people try to buy things that they can't afford, then you don't buy anything, do you? Also shows who's paying attention. Hey. So, ladies and gentlemen, it does look like we are buying yourselves 2,000 footmen also. A nice little replenishment there to the army. Oh, it's fun. This is why I put the votes up, because there's always one person who votes for something that you can't afford. It's brilliant. I love it. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, what would you like to do next? Bearing in mind that you've got no money for the merchant anymore. Ah, ladies and gentlemen, we're deciding to progress the main storyline. Your sergeant happens to go into the local tavern to speak with some of the patrons in there. He happens over to the bartender and asks him and hands over a single gold coin in exchange for some information. He asks if he knows anything about the whereabouts of the king's son. The barman looks back over at you and says, "Of course, everyone knows where the king's son is. He's with the pirate king," which obviously confirms your initially found suspicions. It does appear that the king's son is indeed with the pirate king in a gigantic ass city. It's now up to you to be able to raise an army. Or, ladies and gentlemen, you do have another option. You can raise 1,000 gold and buy the king's son back. They are your two options, ladies and gentlemen. Would you like to raise an army, or would you like to raise the gold to pay for a ransom? The ransom being 1,000 gold coins. Hey, Shifty. Absolutely no worries, mate. On hearing this news from your sergeant, ladies and gentlemen, you've decided that you need to raise an army. Take on the Pirate King himself and finally free the King's son. So, how do you go about raising an army? Well, of course, you're going to need to complete quests, but also, you also need to keep progressing the main storyline. However, ladies and gentlemen, I am going to take a very quick break here for about 5 minutes. I need to stretch my legs and grab something to drink. So, I think we'll be back in a couple of minutes. I'm very sorry, but, you know, I'm sure you can all understand. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. So, upon hearing the whereabouts of the King's son, and it being confirmed to you, though you had your suspicions that it was the Pirate King all along, you continue your march. Having rested up in the local camp, your troops are now ready to continue the march. However, upon marching out of the local town, the Pirate King has taken notice to your presence and has sent his minions after you. However, he's not sent his strong units, he's sent his lowest of lowest minions to lay another lovely little ambush for you, ladies and gentlemen. And here we go. Don't know why it went to that one. There we go, ladies and gentlemen. So, yes, indeed. Unfortunately, you were in marching formation here. Well, they decided to lay their trap. Here they are. The Pirate King's lowest of low minions. The Orc Smuggler. Oh, my ladies and gentlemen. Good luck. There he is, your lovely little meat shield here, going in, actually, working straight into the flanks. You can see I was kind enough to put your archers in the middle, so they are somewhat protected here. However, the Pirate King's minions, even though they are the lowest of the low, are not to be underestimated, ladies and gentlemen. You will still have your work cut out for you. You can see that already this is quite a brutal attack by the Pirate King here. Oh gosh, I tell you what, we would help if we had some game sound. There we go. We're already on it, Chris. There you go. Sorry, it's because I mute the game sound while the advert stuff plays. You can see every now and then a good old arrow flying in, helping to support the heavy knights on the front. However, you can see that this is a brutal matchup so far. 3,000 units have been killed. So you are starting to get this around here now. Let's have a look. How were the footmen line doing at the front over here? Okay, well, all the footmen were absolutely slaughtered by the Pirate King here. Yet again, here they go. The orcs just rounded off the footmen there. Oh, the poor meat shield of the footmen. Heavy knights desperately need to reinforce this flank here. There we go. You can see more men now pouring into the breach here. You do not want to get cut off and surrounded. More and more archer support is coming in. The King's Knights here, though, 4,700 losses so far. This has been a devastating ambush. Oh, I've never noticed that. Look at that, there's a little break in the wall and they've actually put some rocks down. I don't know why. I've never ever noticed that. Is that new? I'm sorry, but Is that for... How odd, it's only on one of them. Okay, cool. I don't know why I've never ever noticed that. 5,000 losses so far, ladies and gentlemen. Unfortunately, when you're in pirate country and bandit country, there is a lot of ambushes. This is a lovely little body pile we're starting to get here. 5,000 died ain't that bad. It's not. It could have been worse, considering it was an ambush and you guys weren't in formation. It could have been a heck of a lot worse. And at least you now know what the Pirate King's minions truly are. There we go, ladies and gentlemen. 5,225 losses. Go put that down. So, having survived the ambush and been on the march for a little while, you guys decide to make camp in this local area here. Noticing a nearby village, the sergeant heads over. Notices that there is a merchant, there is a message board, and there's possibly a lead into your next quest. What do you do here, ladies and gentlemen? Currently have 0 gold. Also, ladies and gentlemen, where would you like to take your losses from? We've got 5,225 losses to deal with. Footman, then knights. Okay, so we'll take the 2,000 footmen off then. They've been all killed off. That means that we need to take the remaining 3,205 off the heavy knights. Should bring us 1,913. Go. So you guys have voted here for going for a quest. Ah, there we go. Something nice and easy for you. Zombie swarm for 25 gold. While I get it set up. Here then, ladies and gentlemen, how do you want to set up your army here? The derriere. So would you like them set to a wide formation with... Yeah, happy with that? Sorry, I've got you on the wrong view here. Should be on. There you go. Sorry, I had you on the close-up zoomed view then. You should have been on this one. So then, ladies and gentlemen, you see the zombie swarm has been heading towards the local village. You've met them on the road. Let's take it on. Now, there is only 2,000 zombies here, so it shouldn't be too much of a struggle for you. Heavy Knight should make nice mincemeat out of them. No, guys, like I said, I've been working on this for months. There's very specific rules in play. Depending on who you face, depends on what you loot, depends on what you get. So... There we go. That wasn't a bad engagement for you, ladies and gentlemen. You got your 25 gold coins there. $25 gold coins. And you lost 186 troops. So, heading back to the camp, you got a couple of options that you would like to do again. Side hustle. I like it. Send that there then. So, does look like we're going to be doing ourselves a side hustle here. You're a general, Shifty. Hey, bandit camp medium for 50 gold. Oh, by the way, ladies and gentlemen, where did you want to take your losses from? From archers or from the knights? Knights. 500 knights for 1,000 gold there. 1,000. Tell you what, I'll just stick it back up. There you go. Knights, knights, knights. Yep, knights. Alright, we'll take it from the knights. Bring us down to 16,727 knights. Now, ladies and gentlemen, how would you like your setup here? Got to take on a medium bandit camp. Oh, fair enough. Okay. You're happy with that? I'm happy. Casa su casa. I don't know why the house has got anything to do with it, but you know. Well, you best feed them more then, hadn't you, mates, if you want slightly wider nights. I ain't gonna fatten up your nights for you. My, look at this little bandito camp. $50 gold, Dave. A lovely little attack here, ladies and gentlemen. My. Hardly any losses so far. Only 158 losses. Not bad. See, what I like about these is that the amount of losses are quite realistic. Like, this is sort of what you would expect to lose in this kind of operation, especially when you outmatch them that much. So there we go, 164 losses that time. And that does get you up to 75 gold now. Where would you like to take the losses off, ladies and gentlemen? It's they're very schnitters. So you do have 75 gold in total now. Ah, you gotta love the indecisiveness. We are no longer the knights that say ni. We are the knights that say iki iki unka. Whatever it was. What do you want? We want a shrubbery. Nothing too big, something nice just to fill out the edges. Well, ladies and gentlemen, get your votes in. We've got a bit of a tie break. There we go. Looks like we're heading on over towards the merchants, ladies and gentlemen. There we go. What would you like to purchase from the recruitment merchant? You've got 75 gold and people vote for 100 gold units. Hello. It happens. Get in. Oh, what man there? That'll bring you back down to 20 5 gold coins. Got 2,000 footmen. Basically, you can't afford anything else. Pub. Fig gem. Favorite set. There. It looks like we're taking on a side hustle here, ladies and gentlemen. Time to get out our lovely spinning wheel here. The sergeant walks up to the message board. He's overwhelmed by the amount of work on there. He randomly, well, he doesn't. He closes his eyes and randomly picks a job off the board. Ooh, ladies and gentlemen, he managed to pick Bandit Camp hard. So this will be for 75 gold coins, ladies and gentlemen. Bandit Camp hard. How would you like to set up your army? Really, footmen in the back. Fair enough. Hey, Olympic. Put on that rubber sock. It's Olympic o'clock. Hawaii, Laurie. I love Hawaii pizza, and I don't care what people say. Now let's kick this off then. Bandit Camp hard, 75 gold coins up for grabs here, ladies and gentlemen, which would bring you up to 100 should you successfully complete this. As long as it has avocados, my god. Dave there, making sure he's the only one who ever eats that pizza. I don't like anchovies. Like, it amazes me that people... Even anchovies, my god. Like, avocado is better than anchovy. God. It always gets me, like, how people can have anchovy on a pizza, but then complain about people who like pineapple and ham. Like, that's weird. Oh, but no, fish on pizza, that's absolutely fine. You know, they're sat there eating tuna pizza going, oh no, you can't have pineapple and ham together, that's weird. Like, I really like pineapple and ham together. Like, gammon steak with a pineapple on it, fried egg, my god, you can't beat it. Why is it any different when you put it on a pizza with cheese? It isn't. It's just as good. To be honest, Shifty, if you ordered a pizza that was anchovies and avocado, I think I'd have to kill you by proxy. Like, my god. Pepperoni with pineapple, legends, see? That was tasty, mate. People are weird about pineapple and I don't get it. Like, pineapple goes with meat. It is perfectly fine. It's not like you're pouring a coconut on there. See, I want to go to an American Pizza Hut. Like, because in the UK we do have Pizza Hut, but the Pizza Hut we have over here is god-awful, apparently, compared to the one in the USA. So I'd really like to know where a USA Pizza Hut is like compared to ours. $600 losses, by the way, ladies and gentlemen, so far. Garlic prawn pizza. Now that is an interesting combination. I don't think we can even get a garlic prawn pizza in the UK. I don't think that I've never heard of a garlic prawn pizza. Be honest, I can actually imagine prawn and garlic going together. It's one of them weird combinations that sound completely rank, but probably work. It's a bit like jam and egg. Now, I know what everyone thinks. That's really weird, but jam and a boiled egg on toast. Really nice. It's weird. It sounds weird, not gonna deny it. But yeah, it's actually kind of nice. Yeah, exactly, Laurie. It sounds gross. Sounds horrible. But it's really tasty. There we go, ladies and gentlemen. 637 losses. $75 gold has been banked now. Yeah, losses on the footman. That'd bring a... down from 2,000 to 1,300. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, what is your next course of action? Like, we're going to be heading over towards our friendly merchant, ladies and gentlemen. What would you like to do at the merchants? Bearing in mind you have 100 gold in total. $100 gold in total, Dave. I did think it was a little bit odd that you immediately asked it as I said it. I do, Larry. Like, we're going to be buying ourselves some archers, ladies and gentlemen, which will bring us up to 1,000 total archers and your gold down to 0. No, it won't bring your gold down to 0, sorry. Bring your gold down to 25. My mistake. I know, there's probably people already shouting in the comments. Oh, I beat you to it. I already shouted it myself. So now there is not enough money to go back to the merchant. So, ladies and gentlemen, what would you like to do now? Oh, Laurie, that's horrible. Outrageous, shifty. Extortion, there's a difference. Right then, let's go ahead and end that there. It does look like we are going on a quest, ladies and gentlemen. Bye. So, your sergeant walks over to the local message board, ladies and gentlemen. Overwhelmed by the sheer amount of quests on there, he closes his eyes and picks one randomly off the board. Oh, it's a tie. Oh. Well, when I clicked end on it, it wasn't a tie. That's why I went ahead with it. Well, no, we don't have to commit to it. It's fine. You want to do the wheel spin to go with it? Or do you want to do the wheel spin? Fine. The bandits. Fair enough, let's kill... Well, to be fair, we've already got Kill the Bandits literally set up here. You literally got the hard mode one for the 75 gold again. So it would be a lot easier if we just went with that one. No, he's not Smokey the Bear. Well then, ladies and gentlemen, now with your 1,000 archers, you meet Shield at the very back. Let's see how you do against the bandit army this time. Smokey the Bandit. Okay, that's a very different one, yeah. I've never heard of Smokey the Bandit before. I don't want to know what's smoking, why it's smoking, and what exactly is stolen off you. I've heard of Smokey the Bear, but not Smokey the Bandit. You see, unfortunately, I'm not a massive movie buff, unfortunately. Oh, well, Burt Reynolds, Jesus Christ, yeah. Yeah, that is a bit before my time. I wasn't even a twinkle in my dad's eye then. Don't get me wrong, I have watched a few old films, but they tend to be war films. I cannot stand films, really. They're way too predictable for my liking, and it really annoys me. So generally, the films I like are the ones that are unapologetically dumb. The ones that don't try to shy away from what they are. I hate movies that try to pretend that they're better than what they are. 90% of horror films, god awful. Every goddamn action superhero film can sod right off. My god, I cannot stand action superhero films. So boring and predictable. You always know the superhero is going to win no matter what. They can't kill him off, because otherwise their entire franchise dies. So, I hate that kind of stuff. So, I really do. It really does come down to me, because I find movies so unenjoyable that I enjoy movies that are so dumb that they don't need to excuse themselves for being dumb. Like Starship Troopers, there's a perfect example. What a dumb, dumb movie. But I love that movie so much because it is so dumb, and it doesn't care that it's dumb. It's like, yeah, this is just an excuse to show a bit of gore and a bit of cool-ass, sci-fi footage. Would you like to know more? Hell yeah. Yeah, Monty Python and Red Dwarf, there you go, perfect examples. Self-aware. They do not care. They know exactly what they are. They're not trying to pretend to be something else. And yeah, like every horror movie, my god, you just know it's they're all crap. There's no horror. There's no psychological suspense. Anyway, 600 losses on the dot. That's kind of impressive, ladies and gentlemen. But yeah, that's why I hate superhero movies, because you know they're not going to kill off their own franchise. And even if they do, they'd find some bullshit way to bring them back. Kills on footman. Yeah, no worries. So that'll take the footman down to 760. And ladies and gentlemen, I do think we are going to be wrapping it up here. Oh yes, 100 gold in the bank as well. Yeah, congratulations. But yes, ladies and gentlemen, I do think we are going to be wrapping up here. Absolutely fantastic. I didn't think it's gone too bad. I think we're starting to get into the swing of things and working out how it works a little bit now. Starting to get a bit of a foothold. So, yeah, I don't know. I think it went all right. Do let me know on the comments below if you did enjoy this. Because if you did, then it is something that we can continue doing, ladies and gentlemen. However, for now, ladies and gentlemen, I do hope you had a blast. I know I did. A massive shout out to you lovely, wonderful channel members. Thank you very much for supporting the channel, helping us keep doing this. Honestly, without you guys, we really wouldn't be able to keep doing this. So thank you so much. Massive shout out to the moderators. Thank you for keeping the chat lovely and clean. You guys are absolutely fantastic and awesome. Also, massive shout out to all you silent subscribers out there. I know there's quite a few people who watch these VODs after the fact, so a big shout out to you guys as well. And as always, ladies and gentlemen, I'll see you tomorrow night in our first ever double stream. Oh my. Because that's the new schedule from now on. No more streams on Mondays. They're now Wednesdays, Fridays, and Saturdays. That's UK time, 11 PM. Anyway, till next time, peace.